Thank you so much for tuning into our show.
I'm Ty.
I'm Katie.
We're tktoptunes. You are now listening to the Road to Eurovision podcast.
Today we're talking about who we think will represent Malta in Eurovision 2024.
Let's talk about the 12 finalists.
Yes, let's do it. Oh my gosh. So the semifinals were happening back in October.
October, yeah. There was 36 entries.
Okay.
So these are the 12 finalists that are going to be competing to represent Malta. At the end of this episode, we're going to talk about our predictions, who we think is going to represent Malta, so stick around.
Yes.
Who do we got? Who's the 12 finalists?
Well, before we even get into that, remember last year? The busker.
Oh, yeah, the busker. Yeah, that's right.
So they didn't make the grand, but it was a fun song.
It was a fun song. I remember the first time watching it, we were like, okay, that's all right. But when it came to the semifinal in Eurovision, it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
It was a fun performance. They definitely gave it their all. Slide. I just like
in my sweat.
In my head, I can just picture him like sliding. You know?
So I wonder if any of the contestants will have that same kind of energy, that same kind of flow, or if it's going to be completely different from the year prior.
Yeah, we'll have to find out.
All
right, so who are the 12 finalists?
Denise, Urba, Gail, Greta, Haley, Janville, Elisa, Matt, Mariana, Nathan, Ryan, and Sarah.
Sweet. All right, let's start with Denise.
All right.
She had an incredible voice.
Yes.
Really good. She sounded good live.
It was very
catchy. Really catchy. I really liked the different elements in the song, too.
Yeah.
It had a bunch of different little parts to it. It wasn't just like the same throughout.
Right. Yeah. Now, this national final is really interesting because there's really no staging. It's just the song itself. Well, it's very simple.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, it is. And what's really interesting about it is all these live performances that they did prior, they're not doing them live during the show in January.
Right. Yes. They're going to be just showing a music video.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be our first time checking out the national final.
Yeah.
To see how they do that.
Yeah. But it's really interesting here because you don't get really the costuming or the staging, or like in our heads we said, okay, there's a part towards the end that would be a total great dance break.
Yeah, it would totally.
You know, like you can just envision it. Ooh, I think Denise has a chance. However, this is just the first song of the finalists we've heard, so we'll have to see how the competition stacks up.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I think she's really good though.
I do.
I really like the song a lot. It's really catchy.
Mara, mara, mara. Baranen kiss my tiara. All right, next up we have Urba. They rocked it.
Urba, the girl group, was incredible.
Yeah, that was great. I feel like
the vocals were on point.
The song was catchy.
The song was really catchy. They sounded great together. I really liked the part where there was like two of them singing at the same time during the verses.
The harmonizing was nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
And I liked how they played with their notes. Like, there was like a little
it wasn't
flutter in their voices.
Yeah, it wasn't just straight up.
It was nice. I feel like the staging could be really cool.
Yeah.
Very girl power.
I really liked when it broke down into the bridge too.
The group
they kind of slowed it down and brought it back a little bit. And then they kind of constantly built it back up for that last chorus. And then you got that big note at the end.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, that was really great.
It felt good.
If we see it on the Eurovision stage, I definitely want more energy.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like it could be.
I think they can bring it.
It could keep building. Yeah.
It was a really good song. Really good group. Great harmonies.
Yes,
I'm excited to see.
Okay. Next up, we have Gail. This is Wildcard.
That was incredible.
Gail! Holy moly.
I don't think she's a wild card. I think she has a really good shot of representing Malta.
I do too. She has such a strong voice. It definitely gave me like Yaba vibes.
Okay. I was thinking like a young Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah. Very powerful.
Very
voice,
powerful.
Which, I mean, both of those singers are extraordinary. So to be compared to them.
She's amazing.
Oh my gosh. Gail. What?
And it was like cool during the verses. Like right when the performance start, like she locks you right in.
Yeah.
Catches your attention. You're like, okay, she's telling a story. What's going on here?
Right.
And then like for the switch from the verse to the chorus is like, is this another singer? Like, what the heck?
Seriously, the way she conveyed that emotion.
The emotion in it.
And the power.
Beautiful.
And then at the end, that super strong note.
Yeah, you could like see too at the end. She was like, oh, like a breath. Like, she like got it out of her, you know?
Yeah.
You could feel the emotion in that performance.
And I feel like there are a lot of singers that try to do that, you know, but she really nailed it.
Yeah, she didn't even have to try. It just came out
effortless.
Like that. Yeah.
Oh, wow. She is
incredible.
a contender.
She's not a wild card.
She's not a wild card. She is definitely going to be at the top of this, calling it now.
Yes.
Next up, we have Greta. I am the topic.
Very
blah,
catchy.
Blah, 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 blah.
That was very catchy.
Yeah.
Definitely brought the energy.
Yes,
That's for sure.
Yeah, I could see that on like the Eurovision stage, you know, with a ton of color, fun backgrounds.
I feel like the staging would be awesome for that.
La, la, la.
Even like the videos, there could be really cool videos going on during that.
Yeah, drag,
super catchy.
fun.
Yeah, it was a fun entry.
Yeah,
really catchy. Blah,
right.
blah blah
blah
blah
blah blah. I know it's gonna be in my head.
That was a fun entry.
Topic. Next up, we have Haley.
All right,
feel
Haley.
like I wish it was a different song. I feel like her voice could have been
I feel
paired well with a different song.
Yeah, I agree. I think she sounded great during the verses. There was a couple shaky spots during
Some of those
the
big
chorus.
notes were a little.
Yeah, but she had a good voice, and I do like the fact that she brought the passion.
Yeah.
You could tell she brought the emotion to it, to the song.
She gave it her all. She
Yeah.
felt, she connected with the song. I just wish.
I think it started out great, and then once we got to the chorus, it kind of fell off for us a little bit.
Yeah, it almost felt like she was belting the whole time rather than finding specific moments that really made us go, wow. It just felt like
I think
belting
once
the whole
we got to
time.
that chorus,
Yeah.
the chorus was just something was off or something was missing.
Yeah, and I didn't like the beat with it.
The beat was
The instrumental. It just,
I think she's a great singer.
yeah.
And
It should have been a different
like
song.
you said, I think a different song might have been different.
I do too. Next, we have Janville. I'm your man.
Yeah, he was really good.
I'm your man.
Going into it, like that intro, I'm like, I don't know about this right now.
It started off a little boring.
It was like a long intro. It was like, okay.
Right,
I
head
think,
down.
I feel like the first 2 bars just could have been cut.
Yeah.
There was like, it didn't add anything to the song.
Yeah, but his voice.
As we got into the song, it just got better and better and better.
Yeah, I think so too. Is he Gustav's brother?
He's amazing. He has an incredible voice.
He has a lot of the same characteristics. I could see that being a Gustav song.
Yeah.
From Belgium.
Why do you say that?
Well, I was gonna say, and that's a compliment because he plays high.
Yeah,
you know,
he did.
so this guy could go really far.
Yeah, really good vocals. There was even a moment in there where he got off beat, but you couldn't even tell. He just picked it right back up.
Yeah.
It was like, I mean, you probably didn't even notice it.
No, I didn't.
It was like a split second. And
I'm your man.
And it like, the way he did it was so genius. It was like, it almost felt like it fit the song.
Yeah,
cool.
Loved how he played with the different tempos. The song was really cool. It's really catchy chorus. I feel like he really connected with the audience, and he felt the song in his soul.
Yeah,
he had a good voice. I like
good
those high
performer.
notes.
I like him a lot.
I like him too. Next up, we have Lisa.
Her runs in the verses were ridiculous.
Lisa.
She just like kept going.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I thought that was great. I feel like she really connected with her own song.
Yeah,
she had a great performance.
Yeah, she did.
Oh wow!
I feel like we're saying that a lot about these artists for the Malta national final.
This is a
lot of
tough
them
contest.
are bringing the emotion and they're bringing the passion.
They're
it's so
giving
great
it their
to see.
all. Wow.
And this is another one. Lisa was incredible.
Yes. You know who she reminded me of a lot in
Who's
her
that?
voice and in the song?
Who?
Iceland 2023.
Oh, okay. I can see that.
Yep. I feel like those big notes.
I got the power.
Yeah.
Yeah, with those those big notes.
Right.
Totally.
Yeah.
Good comparison.
Yeah. Lisa is an incredible artist. She sounded really good.
Yeah, her control was
I like
really
the
good
song.
too.
This is a tough contest.
It is. We'll have to see where we're going to rank her.
We'll have to see. Next up, we have Matt Black.
That was totally a ton of fun.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Tiki, tiki, taki, taki.
Banana. I really liked the second part of the chorus. I thought that was the part you were just singing. I thought that was really catchy. And then like the part he pulls out the banana, it's like, where'd that come from?
This breakdown, I thought it was going to be a dance break or something.
He sits on the stage and then
banana.
Has a banana. He's just eating a banana.
Oh my gosh. That song should be mashed with
Oh, give that wolf a banana.
Give that,
Subwoofer, yeah. I feel like if that is chosen for Eurovision though, I think the staging could be just wild, crazy, and fun.
Wild. Palm trees, coconuts.
Right. You could do so much with that.
Yes.
You could do so much
You could
fun
do so much with that. He needs to be in a banana costume.
Yeah, he has to.
Right?
You never know. It might get chosen.
Wow.
If it does, it would be fun.
In the beginning, it was fun when he was like, "This is Matt Black."
Yeah, the laughing throughout. Yeah, it was fun.
Very theatrical.
If it does get chosen, I could see people in the crowd already wearing, how people in the crowd are always wearing something.
Yeah.
Like last year, they were all wearing the unicorn.
Right.
Other years, they're wearing other stuff.
Uh-huh.
People would be
This
wearing
could be the year of the banana.
I feel like when Subwoofer was in it, people were wearing bananas and
right.
stuff.
Yeah. Someone give that wolf a banana.
Yeah, so you never know.
Catchy. Next up, we have Mariana.
She was amazing.
Good job. She was great, Mariana.
She had such like a smooth sound, and like throughout the whole song, it was like so smooth, but it was like high energy too.
Yeah.
It was really cool. It was like a mix between both.
Yeah, it reminds me of how Jessie J's voice is.
Yeah, very unique.
Yes.
That same kind of sound.
The song was cool. I wish almost she did more of a ballad, I think.
Really?
I feel like her song or her voice would have been more impactful that way. I feel like she showed her belting notes, and she can really hit those notes. She's a really great singer, but
really,
I kind of wish it was a different song.
Really, I like the energy. I like
the energy. I feel like it was.
I think there was just one part in there I wasn't like a huge fan of. I don't know. It was like part of the beat, part of the instrumental was like big vocals. It was like, it was like really loud. I wish that was just turned down a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what part I'm talking about?
Yeah. I feel like the whole time I was like, oh, wow, this is great. But then I wanted like that shocking
moment,
factor, which she could do.
Yeah, totally. She's an amazing vocalist.
Okay, next up we have Nathan.
What do you think of Nathan?
Wow, I feel like the song was strong.
Yeah,
lyrics
wise.
Very intense lyrics, yeah.
The song was like lyrics that a lot of people can relate to, and it's like really deep meaning to it.
Yeah, and he gave it his all. Yeah. He connected with it very emotionally. I feel like there are other contestants that
are stronger. Yeah,
I don't necessarily think he'll win Malta's national final.
I think those were some of the stronger lyrics, though.
Yeah, as a song.
A song, yeah. The little moments during the performance, he had that little tone in his voice where he kind of reminded me of Alexander from Norway.
Yeah,
a little bit, just a little hint of it there. I'm like, who does that sound like?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, it kind of sounds like him.
Yeah,
Fairy Tale.
I almost feel like this song. I would kind of get lost in the shuffle, kind of like Cypress did for me in 2023.
Okay.
Like, it's a powerful song, and he has good vocals, and it's strong, but it kind of gets lost in the shuffle for me.
I think it would be really cool to see that song with those lyrics, and even him as a performer and a vocalist. I think it would be better if it was like pop punk song.
Oh, yeah.
Like a rock.
I am such a god.
Like a pop punk rock song. And I feel like his voice would be good for that. And I feel like the lyrics would be good for that. That's all I could think of when we were listening to it. I'm like, man, I wish this was like more of a rock song or something.
Yeah.
Like just
imagine Lord of the Lost performing this. That'd be pretty
I would
sick.
like to see him just change that into like a rock version. I think it'd be really good, actually.
Yeah.
I would love to see that.
I think so too. Next up, we have Ryan.
Ryan, I feel like as it started out, I feel like by the end of it, I really enjoyed it more than I did in the beginning.
Me too. In the beginning, he kind of just started into it right away, and it was kind of like, okay.
Yeah.
Kind of got a little lost in the shuffle for me.
Yeah.
But at the end, I was like, "Ooh, this catches his Corey. This chorus is catchy."
Yeah, it is. He's got a good voice too, and he was really hitting those high notes.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting that.
He seemed more confident towards the end of the song.
Exactly. Yeah, totally. The one thing I will say about the song, though, I wasn't a fan of like the drums and the beat used in it.
Yeah, it seemed like just kind of a generic beat. Like
it was like too electronic almost.
Yeah.
Like I feel like some real drums would have been better.
Yeah, it
for that
felt
kind of song.
Almost too simple.
Exactly.
Like too Snapchat.
I wasn't a huge fan of the beat with that song.
Yeah.
But vocal wise, he was good, and lyrics were pretty good too.
Yeah. And last but not least, we have Sarah.
Sarah brought it.
Sarah brought it. There were a lot of good notes in there, and you know what? Who could have performed this song? It totally gives me
Chanel.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. With the dance vibes, with the voice.
Beat. It's the beat.
The beat.
That that heavy bass.
Yep.
Totally.
Yep.
I could see that too. I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
I think the beat and the dancing were great.
There were some shaky moments.
Vocal wise, I don't think she was the strongest vocalist out of all these finalists. She was solid, but I think if Malta's looking for like a big dance or like a big beat, I think this is the entry to go with.
Yeah.
Because there's
really
out of all these finalists, and if Malta wants
I can picture the staging.
Yeah, I can picture the staging. It's
dancers.
The beat, it's the dancing. I think that's a solid option. Malta might want like bigger vocals, bigger songwriting stuff.
Right.
But like if it's like energy and dancing, I think this is the one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. We'll just have to see what everyone votes for.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Now it's time to get into our predictions.
Yes, predictions. This is going to be so hard because
this is going to be tough.
There's a lot of talent.
12 finalists were really good.
Yeah, this was a really good national final.
Yeah, it was. I'm excited to see the whole thing unfold in January. I'm really excited to see that.
No, I don't want to wait.
I know. Okay, so let's get into our predictions of who we think is going to represent Malta. All right, let's get into our predictions.
Okay.
We did top 5. This was tough.
This is so tough.
Everyone was really good.
I'm really liking Malta's national final.
Yeah, I'm guessing everyone was really good because, there was 36, right?
Yes. Right.
So down to 12. This is the best of the best.
Yeah.
that Malta has to offer this year. And there were some really good picks.
Yes, there were. Top 5.
Top 5.
Okay. Do you want to go first?
You go first.
Okay. 5th.
All right. Who do you have at 5th?
I have Herba,
Herba.
the girl group.
This is going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be very interesting to see where we place people. You have Herba at 5th.
I do, yes.
Okay.
Who do you have at number 5?
At number 5, I have Lisa.
Lisa.
Yep. Lisa with Breathe. That's where I placed Lisa.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. What
All
about
right.
number 4?
At number 4, I have Lisa.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so we have the same kind of thoughts.
Yep.
I think that's a great song.
Yeah, it's a really good song. At number 4, I have Denise with Mara.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good song. It's really catchy.
Really good song.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mara, Mara, Mara.
Mara.
Tiara.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
really
my 4th.
catchy. Okay.
Yep.
And number 3,
Number 3, who do you have?
I have top 3. I have the song Man.
Really?
I do.
Wow.
Yes. Janville, don't know how to say the artist's name, but it's a great song. I thought he was very confident. The song is very catchy. I think it could be really cool staging.
Yeah.
Just think he has a good vibe. He has like that Gustav vibe
Yeah,
about him.
He does. I like that. I like that
Yeah.
pick. All right, top 3.
Yeah.
Number 3, I have Gail with Wildcard.
What? At number 3?
Number 3, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
She has such a good voice.
She does have a really good voice.
Is this foreshadowing where
So
Gail will
I'm,
be?
I'm guessing that's your number 1.
In my list?
With your reaction to
Potentially.
that. What's your number 2?
Number 2, I have Denise with Mara.
Oh,
Mara,
wow. Okay.
Mara. It's
All right.
it's too catchy.
It is really catchy.
It's good. I feel like she could really amp it up even more if she makes the Eurovision stage.
It could even win.
It could.
All right, number 2.
Well, I don't think it could win all of Eurovision.
No.
But
I think Malta.
Could win Malta, yeah.
Yeah. Number 2, I have Herba.
Oh, the girl group.
Yeah.
Wow, at number
Girl
2.
group. I thought they were really good.
Ooh,
especially with
they
the
are
harmonies.
really good. Yep.
I thought they were really good. I thought the structure of the song was really good, especially when they went to the bridge. And then that big note in there,
Yeah.
too. The building up to that big note
Right.
was great.
Yeah, that was good.
So I have Herba at number 2.
All right. And at number 1,
Number 1,
I have Gail.
you have Gail.
I think she had the strongest voice out of all the contestants.
I agree with that.
It was very powerful. The song itself was awesome. And it took us on a journey the full time.
Yeah, it did. I could see Gail representing Malta.
Yeah.
You might be surprised by mine.
Don't say banana.
No.
Ooh.
You're going to be surprised.
Okay.
Wasn't in your top 5.
Number 1.
Number 1, I have Sarah, the one we just talked about with Loop.
You're serious?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so. I think that has the best shot
Wow. Well,
because of the whole dance element to it. Like
Yeah.
I was saying when we were talking about it, I think that has the best shot.
really?
I do.
Her vocals are weak,
Her
though.
her vocals weren't the best, but I think the song, the dancing, the beat,
Yeah.
all that, and like what you could do on the stage with it.
She could really amp it up, too, if it makes
Exactly.
the Eurovision stage. I could see.
I think that's my top.
Ooh, okay. We'll
now,
have to see.
Now, like if we're going based off vocals, that's not my top.
Right.
But
But for the full package.
for the full thing,
Yeah.
with the dancing and the beat and everything,
Ooh.
and the staging,
If she could bring a Chanel moment.
exactly, that's what makes me think that might represent Malta.
Okay.
I know. Our lists are completely
Ooh.
different on this one.
Yes. It's hard because it's
It
all
is tough.
about what is Malta going to go for? Is it going to be strong vocal ballads?
Yep.
Is it going to be fun, kind of out there, like
Right. There's kind of a little bit of everything in this.
a little bit of everything? Yeah, I could see that.
So we'll wait and see.
We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Wait till January.
Wait till January to see who represents Malta, but
Now-
those are our predictions right now.
Yes, and also I wanted to mention that Malta has never won a Eurovision before,
Nope.
but they have come close.
They have. They've come very close.
Yeah.
Like a lot of top 3 finishes, I feel like.
Right, yeah.
4 or 5 maybe.
Yeah.
A ton of them.
Right, so maybe Malta.
This might be the
this
year.
is the year, maybe.
We'll have to see who's closer with the predictions. Let us know your predictions in the comments down
Yes,
below.
we want to hear from you.
Yes.
Let us know.
And also, if you want to listen to this podcast on the go, we're available on Spotify. Go give us a follow
Give
over
us a
there.
follow, yes. And thank you so much for listening, watching, and we'll talk to you soon.
See you next Thursday.
See ya.